and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be ranking Bridgerton characters. So if you have watched Bridgerton, then continue watching this because there's definitely going to be loads of spoilers. If you've not watched Bridgerton yet, then go back, watch it, come back, and we will talk about Bridgerton. Okay, so I have got my tier list maker ready and I am super excited to start beginning. Remember that this is going to be a long video, it's going to be chatty because I want to talk about Bridgerton and I just finished watching it, so there's going to be loads of opinions, loads of whatever I think about all these characters, and let me know if some of these characters make the same ranking for you as well, or if you just want to talk Bridgerton, leave your comments below and I will get back to you. So we're going to start off with Penelope Featherington. Now let's see. Penelope Featherington, actually I kind of liked her throughout the series because she was this really sweet, nice girl and she was really helpful in nature and she was not really sadistic or whiny or anything of that sort. She had fun wherever she went and she was totally down to earth. But the last episode spooked the hell out of me because I did not expect Penelope to be Lady Whistledown. And I was super shocked because, first of all, I was shocked that Bridgerton actually told us who Lady Whistledown was in the end of the first season itself, because Gossip Girl did that for 6 to 7 seasons before they told us who Gossip Girl was. And I was not expecting it, but yeah, Penelope Featherington would be my last option if I had to choose to be Lady Whistledown, because it kind of changes everything I thought about her in the 8 episodes. And she seemed to know so much more than what they portrayed. So I think I'm gonna put her in tolerable enough because, well, she's tolerable enough. I think that's where I'm gonna put her. And then we've got Daphne Bridgerton. Okay, now this is going to be tricky because I like Daphne Bridgerton. I thought she was she knew what she wanted. She had a clear head. She was not confused. She was perfectly sure of where she was going to go and she was not very wavery, and I like that about her. But there's the controversial scene that we all know about. I'm not going to talk about it in this video as much because I know a lot of you already know about that scene. So I kind of feel similar that she took advantage of our Duke of Hastings, and so I'm not gonna put her really high up, even though she had a good character apart from that, and she knew what she was not really annoying of sorts. Maybe I'm just gonna put her in not mentioned by Lady Whistledown because I think she just belongs there for now. If she betters up in the next season, then maybe I'll put her a little more higher. And then we've got the Duke of Hastings. So the Duke of Hastings is, oh my god, he is so perfect in so many ways. He is so nice. But I kind of found that he felt like Mr. Darcy with all the very seriousness during the balls and the dances and things like that. But I really liked that he was, good at heart, no matter what happened around him. But I also didn't like that he lied to Daphne. He should have, told her directly that he didn't want children. So I kind of felt like somewhere he did betray her trust that way. And so I am going to put him also in not mentioned by Lady Whistledown because though I like him, I wished that he could not have been, or could have been a little more honest. And then we've got Eloise. Okay, so Eloise, I liked her, but maybe I didn't like her as much because she didn't feel like she fit in the Regency era, to be honest, and that's totally fine, but she just felt like a little more modern than what could have been in the Regency era. That's not really at fault for her, but it's just that her character was like that. I really liked that she wanted to bring out who Lady Whistledown was. She had a focus, she had something that she was going to do, despite everybody just going to balls and dancing and well, I don't know, mingling. So I kind of liked her character that way. I'm gonna put her up there in tolerable enough because I can. And then we've got Marina. Oh, Marina, okay. So Marina was put in so many different situations. I don't know what other girls in her situation would have done. So I don't really want to judge her for taking advantage of Colin. But in the end, Colin did find out already. Oh, I kind of forgot that Penelope was involved in bringing down Marina's life with Colin. Even though it was the truth, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put Penelope down in not mentioned by Lady Whistledown now, because I just remembered that she was the one who kind of published that Marina was already with child. So I'm gonna put her down there. Now we've got Marina, and Marina, I don't really know. She's not really one of my top favorite people, but she's also not one of my not favorite people. So maybe I'll put her at we are not at home to visitors, because I don't really care as much for her. And then we've got the Queen. Now the Queen possesses so much pizzazz, because she is like so fancy. She is like just walking around strutting her stuff, and I thought she was so cool. It's really weird. We don't get queens like her much often, so this was like a breath of fresh air from my point of view. It was a little difficult for me to digest in the first 2 episodes. There's so much happening in this series that you have to get used to it. So I was a little bit skeptical about the Queen at first, but then I actually started liking her when she started helping figuring out who Lady Whistledown was, or when she actually let Daphne and the Duke of Hastings get married early with the license and all that. She was a little bit mean, but not like over mean. I think I'm gonna put her up with tolerable enough. Oh, and then you've got Mrs. Featherington. I actually liked Mrs. Featherington because she was just trying to be a normal mother. She was trying to get her daughters married off. She was just trying to get Marina a good place, put her in a good place, because she felt, well, she was basically doing what she felt was right for her. Of course, she did some bad things. She kind of created that whole fiasco around the letter from the posted soldier to Marina, which was not really nice. It was manipulating the situation, but I think, I don't know, it is really difficult because she did a lot of things I didn't like, but then she was okay. Maybe I'm gonna put her in not mentioned by Lady Whistledown. Wow, I'm just coming to realize I have a lot of people down there. And then we've got Mr. Featherington. I did not like him. I'm just gonna put him in the cut direct because he was, well, I don't know, there were so many situations where he could have just come clean with what he was up to, but then he lost all the money gambling, and then he tried to make it up and got himself killed. I don't know, he just didn't have a good head on his shoulders. He really didn't participate on what happened to his daughters. He didn't really care about his own wife and family. He's not really one of my favorite characters. And then we have the French Madame. I liked her. I liked her a lot. I thought she was free and fun and did whatever she wanted to do. And I'm just gonna put her up in, Behold Your Queen, because she was one of my favorite characters in the whole series. She was just, she didn't care what anybody thought, she didn't care what anybody said. She was just so, well, free, I guess. And that's kind of difficult in that era. So I'm gonna put her up there. And then you've got Mrs. Bridgerton. Well, she was sweet. She's a really nice. I'm gonna put her up there in Behold Your Queen, and that's because she was really sweet. She wanted her daughters to have the same life that she had with her husband. She supported her sons. Of course, there was this one problem with Anthony that she was not supportive of, but then Anthony himself was not really sure about it. So I don't really think we should blame his mother for his decisions. So yeah, I'm gonna put her up there because I liked her as a character in the whole series. And then we've got Benedict, and I'm gonna put him up right there on Behold Your Queen right away because Benedict was one of my favorite characters in the whole series. He was again fun and free. He was exploring himself. He was meeting a lot of new people. He was not really contained by society per se, with like the balls and the dances and everything, but it wasn't like he ignored it as well. So he went there, but then he still went to these out of society parties, and I think he was a fun character. I really want to get to know him more and what life has in store for him, but he's going to be up there on Behold Your Queen. And then we have Anthony. And I know a lot of people don't like Anthony. And you know what? I didn't like him as well. Because it kind of felt like when Benedict started to hang around with our French madame, he kind of was open about it. He just told Eloise on her face that, oh, that I'm going out with her. And at least he was, not very secretive. But with Anthony, he was super secretive about the girl that he was dating from the opera. I can't remember her name. But he was just not open. And there were like these sequences where he kind of told her that she was not a lady. And all that was really offensive and rude. And I've heard that Anthony is like really rude in the books as well. I read only the first book, so I'm not really sure about how his personality turns out. But then he kept like dropping his respect level for me, and at the end when he finally decided to like show his girl to society, it was just too late and it was already all messed up. So I'm gonna put him up with We Are Not at Home to Visitors. And then we've got Colin. Well, Colin was really sweet. He was nice, he was trustful, he believed what he was doing was right. I kind of liked Colin's character. I'm gonna put him up with Behold Your Queen. These were the two brothers in the Bridgerton family that I totally adored, both Benedict and Colin, and I really want to see what's in store for them. I think they're both fun and they both know what they want and they just go ahead and get it, which was not what Anthony was doing, and that was really frustrating to watch as well. And then we've got Lady Danbury. So Lady Danbury I liked her. I just felt like sometimes she was a little bit too much to handle, but she was still nice. She did a lot of good things, and well, I'm just gonna put her up with tolerable enough. I don't have anything against her, but she was really not one of my favorites because, well, she was there, and I don't know if you guys have any opinion on Lady Danbury, put them in the comments below. I think she was sassy and nice. I'm just gonna put her in tolerable enough for now. And then we have the Prince of Prussia. So I thought he was sweet. He didn't come in like too many episodes, but he was nice in the episodes that he did feature in, and he was totally understanding when Daphne told him about the Duke and that she didn't want to be with the prince anymore. I'm gonna put him up there with Behold Your Queen because he deserves more, and they just kind of like gave him a really short story and pushed him out of the series. I just felt like he could have had more screen time. He was totally sweet, he was totally understanding, and he could have been there longer. And then we've got the Duke's friend Will. I liked Will. He was very supportive to his family, he was supportive to his friends. There was this little part where he kind of gets into the situation with Mr. Featherington. But again, in his view, it was again to support his family. He did what he thought was right for himself. So I'm gonna put him up there with tolerable enough. So there you go. That is how I have tier ranked all of the Bridgerton characters. And I think I'm gonna stick to it because I liked all those characters I've put up there in Behold Your Queen. Let me know how you would have ranked these people, or if you would have ranked them otherwise. Let me know in the comments below how you were gonna move them around. But if you really enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you like these tier rankings, let me know. I can put more tier rankings and we can talk a lot more about different characters from different books or adaptations of books, and we can have fun. So let me know, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.